everyone, welcome back to my channel Journey of English Grammar. My dear friends, today we are going to deal with the new topic, that is morphology. This topic is there for TYBA students in language and linguistics. There is one module based on this topic. So today we are going to deal with the topic morphology. First of all, I would like to clear the meaning, or we can say definition of morphology. And for better understanding, I would like to split this word in two, that is morph and logy. If we think about these two segments, that morph means word and logy means scientific study. As you know that biology, that logy is scientific study and bio means living things. The study of scientific study of living thing is biology. The same thing is here, that morphology. Morph means word and logy means scientific study. So we can define this word morphology as this is the scientific study of word. It is nothing but morphology. Then what we are going to study, or how we are going to study the word in scientific way, what we are exactly going to study, that is structure of word. Okay, we are going to study the structure of that particular word. So this morphology deals with, first thing is morpheme, and then allomorph, and third thing is word formation process. Okay, these three things are very important in morphology. And last one, that is word formation process. This is not only important for TYBA students but also important for all other students who are preparing for MPSC and UPSC and even all other exams also. Like there will be some questions based on word formation process. They will ask you to find out root word. They will ask you to create new words by adding prefix and suffix to the given word. Such type of questions will be there in your examination, means the competitive examinations. So here in this lecture we are just going to introduce morpheme. What is morpheme? What are the types of morpheme? That thing we are going to deal with. Okay. Now we are going to deal with morpheme. Morpheme means what? It is minimal unit. That's it. Okay, minimal, meaningful unit. Then there are two types. First one is free morpheme and second one is bound morpheme. This bound morpheme is also called as affixes. Okay, these are two morphemes. So we need to understand what is free morpheme and what is bound morpheme. If we think about free morpheme, by title itself you can understand that it is free, means it is independent. There is no need of other things. For example, if I just write here success, this is free morpheme. But if I write here successful, and here this is root word and ful is bound morpheme. Okay, then how it is different from free morpheme? Because this ful, this bound morpheme has no its meaning, has no its own existence. It cannot happen as it is that ful. It has no meaning. But if we consider success, this is free morpheme and it has its own meaning. It's independent. But it's not independent. It has to be depend on this root word. And that's why that is bound morpheme. So if we try to differentiate free morpheme and bound morpheme, the basic difference between these two morpheme is that free morpheme is independent and bound morpheme is depend on other morpheme, we can say. And one more difference we can say here, that is that free morpheme has its own meaning. This is also main difference. Free morpheme has its own meaning, like this success. It has its own meaning. Okay, but if we consider ful, this is bound morpheme. It has no its own meaning. So these are the two differences between free morpheme and bound morpheme. Bound morpheme has again three types. Those are prefix, then infix and suffix. These are three types of bound morpheme. Okay, and when we try to understand prefix, infix and suffix, again there are some types, but we will think about it later. First of all, we will try to understand what is prefix, what is infix and what is suffix. Okay, first of all I have cleared it that these are the types of bound morpheme. Then what is prefix? If you split this word, pre means earlier, beginning, at the beginning of the word. If any minimal unit comes before or at the beginning of the word, then that is prefix. Okay, and suffix is exactly opposite to the prefix. It comes at the end of the word. For example, see, unsuccessful. Here, if you try to find out root word, that is success. And at the beginning of this word, here un is attached. So this is prefix, and here fuel is attached at the end of the word. So this is suffix. Then what is meant by infix? Infix comes at the middle of the word. So that is called infix. But we are going to study in detail, that is prefix and suffix. Okay, that's all about today's lecture. Tomorrow we are going to study prefix and suffixes in detail. Thank you.